My god, Battalion 1944 was something I was not expecting on my radar anytime soon. Wasn't looking forward to this game or hyped up about a World War II shooter that was trying to resemble the old Call of Duties, and it does do that. I haven't played much of the old CODs. I've played it less than like 10 hours, but like this game was really good. Like they've done such a phenomenal job, especially with the gunplay, the movement, the graphics, the competitive, the skins, which I'm all gonna get into as separate topics. But like, A grade to these guys. They really put in the work, and it feels good. They put the mechanics first, and I'm super surprised. I'm just gonna give you 5 rundown things on if it's worth to buy for you. Okay, so let's start with the first topic. Gunplay. It's the most important, most quintessential thing in every FPS is a gunplay. It's why I played Call of Duty, CSGO, Rust. These are all games I've really enjoyed the gunplay and I love the way it feels to shoot the guns. And this does the same. Battalion has such a smooth, satisfying gunplay to it. I haven't had that feeling in a long time. I haven't had it with the recent CODs. I don't enjoy the gunplay since probably Black Ops 2, and this just feels so good. I've never been into World War II games, World War II shooters, but this is just like changed that for me. I love it. So going off of gunplay, the next topic would be movement. The movement is not my favorite in this game. It is not some AAA great piece of work movement mechanics they have. There's like ledges within this game and ladders that they just don't work. Like you cannot jump up or hurdle like certain things with like fluidity that I feel like it should have, especially with the gunplay being so damn good in this game. It's like just refine the movement and it'll make it so much better, because like going up a ladder is just, it's a hurdle basically. It's like you can't do it. I've seen so many people get caught on it. I've gotten shot on it. It's just, they're terrible. The hurdling, it's not as bad, but it's still just, it's terrible. They could make the height a little bit better. Like when you are allowed to, it will say space to hurdle over, jump up, and it's just not that good. Otherwise, it's pretty solid. I do enjoy it quite a bit. So on to graphics. Graphics look pretty decent for a $15 game. It's like a CSGO. It's got better graphics than CSGO in my opinion. The character models are one of my least favorite. Too much of the characters' outfits just blend in with the map. It's like, I wish there was a little bit more darker, especially on the American side of things. The Germans, I think, are probably the easiest to see, then the Russians, and then the Americans. Americans just have such a light blending in with all like the brick and concrete look of everything, and that'd be my only like problem with it. It runs great. I think it looks pretty decent. So that's like my thoughts on the graphics. So I'll move on to the next topic. I'm gonna put these two together. Would be skins and competitive. These are basically like another version of CSGO, and I guess the loot boxes, I guess you could say, be like Overwatch. That's how I would compare it. The skins are pretty solid in this game. They're not like hard to get. You can get a lot of loot boxes really fast. I have quite a few skins that I'm only like level 15, and I've gotten a pretty good ones. I got the Nazi STG one already, and I think that one looks pretty solid. I looked on the Steam community market, and I was shocked to see how expensive some of these skins are. They're pretty pricey. But yeah, that's it for skins. There's not much detail you need to go into it. So moving on to competitive, they set it up through Faceit on like their 120 tick servers, and everybody on there seems to be pretty friendly. I haven't had too many toxic people, but it's first to 13 rounds. The first round's a knife round that decides offense and defense, who switches when, and you can earn tokens after every match depending on who you killed, how many people were alive, and if you clutched it or if it was just like a sweep, you get tokens from it, and use those tokens to buy nades, guns, you cannot buy a secondary gun. That's the one thing I wish they did. You have to pick up your secondary gun. So if you want like a trench shotgun, you have to go pick it up from a dead body instead of actually being able to buy it and equip it as your secondary. So that's like, there's not too many flukes with it. The competitive is really well done. I'm honestly really surprised by how well this game is like doing right now. I'm loving playing it. I think you guys should play it too. It's definitely worth the money. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy this game, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.